Plans for a mosque to be built just 3 blocks from Ground Zero, stirring up emotions on both sides. Last week, Mayor Mike Bloomberg spoke out in defense of the Islamic Center. But how do some Muslims feel? Our next guest says the son of a terrorist and former Shin Bet who fought to stay in this country. He thinks the Ground Zero Mosque is an insult to the victims of 9/11.
Joining us now is the author of this book, Son of Hamas, Musab Hassan Youssef. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Wow, so this is a complicated story. Your father is in the terrorist organization Hamas, currently in prison, in an Israeli prison, right?
Yes.
You are here in America. You are a Muslim, but you do not agree with the fact that this mosque may be built so close to the 9/11 site.
Yes, in fact, I was born as a Muslim, then I converted to Christianity, and I think building the mosque in that area is insulting, is offending, and it's like pouring acid in the open wound of the victims and their families of September 11th.
You say where the World Trade Center once stood is like a graveyard. And if they really cared, if Muslims really cared about the people of that area, would they be building a mosque or would they be doing something else? What do you say?
Unfortunately, they're being very hypocrites. If they wanted the interfaith center, they could build it in Mecca and open the door for a church and synagogue and teach people about Islam. Maybe they could use $100 million to build schools and hospitals for Afghani people and Iraqi people.
Mm-hmm. That's a very good point. But then on the other side of the coin, you have Mayor Mike Bloomberg here in New York who says, look, we're encouraging this mosque to be built because it shows that we are accepting of all religions here in America.
Islamists could sell Americans the idea that Islam is a religion of peace, and now they created a moral issue or a moral conflict in the American mind. If we understand the real nature of Islam...
What is the real nature of Islam?
We need to understand the common grounds and the common things between Islam and Nazis. This is what we need to understand of conquest the entire world and make one global Islamic state on the rubble of every civilization.
You were a double agent fighting inside Hamas, were able to give the Israelis information and then help us with information. So you're saying you've seen Islam from the time you were born to today, and you say they have the same objectives as the Nazis.
Exactly, even more dangerous. I was born in this culture. In fact, my family runs the Islamic Sunni revolution in the world. And I understand the real nature of Islam, and I think this is the time that Islamists, and instead of deceiving people, to be honest about the real nature.
We got to have you back.
That's a very controversial, what you're saying is very, very controversial. Unfortunately, we're out of time right now, but it's very interesting to get your point of view. Musab Hassan Youssef, author of Son of Hamas. Great to see you. Thank you.
Thank you.
A new cleanup team